Kiwi, hello. HMS Duck back again, bringing you some FIFA 11 with Bob Marley. This is one of his first games in the club since I set him up. Should bury this, the player's putting pressure on, bad finish. I want to bring you a little bit of a series of Bob's career on online clubs. This was one of the only nights that the games run okay on clubs. Managed to get 3 or 4 games recorded. This was a cup run. This was the start of a cup run. First game in it. And we got to the final on this cup run and basically had a terrible game and lost 1-0. This is obviously raining in this first game. The rain on the graphics on this game is terrible. It just looks like static on your screen. Disappointing from EA putting that in. The snow on the game's okay, but the rain's just terrible. But you have to suppose we put up with it. I don't look forward to the matches when it's raining, because it just annoys me when I've got that static coming down the screen. But it's just one of them things. You fucking gone. There's a couple of things that people do on FIFA clubs. A lot of teams play with looking to score certain goals like that. Cross it in, header it in, constantly going for the same goal, or the people that do the drag back for somebody to tap it into the net. The way we play is that we just go and play freely and try and score good goals and basically enjoy it without thinking about what you're doing too much, and just let it flow. And you'll find you enjoy the game. I enjoy the game better playing like that anyway, rather than preempting what you're going to do and just constantly go for the same sort of goals. A lot of teams get a lot of success from that. We also play with up to 7 players in our club. In this game I think there was only 4 of us in, or 3 or 4. Normally playing about 7 players, which it's not the best on clubs if you're going in with big numbers of teams, big numbers of players in teams, because games are so much more easier if you're playing with one in and perhaps like a couple up front. I think the ideal setup from my point of view is a left striker, right striker, one bloke goes as Enna, and a little holding midfielder like Makaleli type player. Our Makaleli is Al. You'll see him at some point in the game doing the sort of stuff. I think he's blue. Is he blue? Yeah, I think he's blue. I might have been in there just getting. You watch what he's doing. The red boots. If you watch the way he plays, see the way he's sitting now. He's just dropped back. If you've got a team where midfielders are constantly running up with your forwards, you're going to get caught in midfield. And if you watch him again here, see he's just stopped. He's waiting. It's the Makala. He's just sat in front of the back 4, and it gives you that extra bit of protection as Enna. Just picks the ball up there, just lays it off. Nice easy pass, everything simple. To me that's the best. Yeah, again there you see him dropping back. It's so good if you've got somebody in your team that will do that along with a good Enna. Cold Shadow's a good Enna. On myself not very good, because my L1 button's not working properly at the minute. It's hit and miss, so I struggle swapping the players. So I keep off any at the moment. So when I go for a chip shot, basically I don't know whether it's going to chip or whether I'm just going to drill it. So yeah, I'll pull it off in this game, I think, in one of the goals, which we'll see in a bit. There's Al again doing his usual bull terrier-like attitude to playing in midfield. He's back again. The first few weeks of the game, there's been a lot of problems with clubs. We was ourselves playing in with the EA developers, trying to help them diagnose problems. Here's an L1 button. Please work. It has. And Craven nicks it. What a prick. There's me shouting at him, look, but I've missed the angle of him. Pointing my finger in disapproval. That's dreadful. How can you do that? Totally robbed my goal. which is important to me. By the time this video ends, you'll see why. Yeah, they've had a lot of problems, obviously, with EA with button lag. Now, button lag, for those who don't know, anybody that plays clubs will know exactly what it is. It's when you get a 3-second button lag that's intermittent. It doesn't always happen. Picks on random players, random times. Basically, that player's doomed for the game or for the time that he's got the button lag. I'm looking here for a. I think this is a. I'm going for a low-driven cross on this corner. No, I'm not. Terrible corner. Yeah, the button lag is become a huge problem and picks on random players, and they don't know what's causing it. That's why they're doing. After 2 weeks, they're coming in and playing with people and trying to discover where the terrible. Look at that, improved goalkeeping. What is this? This is just embarrassing. Well, we'll skip the replay, but
here's the shot.
they don't know what's causing it, and like for the last few days they've been jumping in with people. Great ball that is there, but offside. They've been jumping in with people, seeing what different connections you've got, seeing what the problems you're having, and obviously trying to test a few things with you. And we've helped out and tried to play for an hour or so with them. Whether they'll get it, they're obviously work. I personally think that the problem is not an EA problem, and it's some type of a connection server problem. May not even be their end. Could be the way the game's set up. It doesn't suit people's different connections. They need to start capping speeds of people. Or they probably have already capped them, but that's obviously, well, could possibly not be working right, and that's what's causing it. It's nothing to do with game coding or anything like that. It can't be, because you'd have the problem all the time. And as you can see, this game runs pretty smoothly. There's no button lag, no problems in it. And games like these are nice when you can get them. And last night we had about, like I said, 3 or 4 in a row that was played smoothly, and the game's so much easier when it's running like that, and you're not getting annoyed with the game because one of your teammates has had to leave because he's got 5-second, 3-second button lag, and somebody else gets booted and kicked from the room 5 minutes into the game. Hopefully they can get it fixed anyway, and we can get some constant gaming in with no problems. Don't have to worry about button lag and all the other crap that comes with it. Free kicks, I've not actually mastered properly on this game. It wasn't that bad effort, sorry. Struggle with my L1 button again. I mean, that's the sort of range I like to hit with the L1. Have to get me in. It's a brand new controller as well. The controller, so brand new. It's about 6 weeks old, and already the L1 button's trashed. This is, like I said, the first round of this cup. I've got the quarter-final and the semi-final on the hard drive. I've also got the final, but it was terrible, so I think I'll put that on, probably play another final and stick that one on instead. Bob Marley's Road to Victory. They've brought out, off the topic, they've brought out Medal of Honor. This is a great ball, and boom! Pick that one out. This is a great little passage of play here where Colchado wins the ball just before that. Slide tackle, lovely ball over the top, and I've just thought, I'm eating this. It's when they sit up like that, they're just there to be spanked. Yeah, they brought out this weekend, Friday or last week for America, I'm not sure. Medal of Honor. I myself won't be going out to buy it because Black Ops is so close, and although it's probably a really good game, Medal of Honor, it's never ever going to stand up, I don't think, to Call of Duty. If Black Ops sucks, then you can always go out and buy Medal of Honor afterwards. It looks a little bit like a poor man's Call of Duty anyway, but I'll have to wait and see. A lot of the reviews are very good. A lot of people on here on YouTube putting good videos up, good commentaries on it. Here's another crap free kick, I think, by me. I have to start putting somebody else on these, I think. Oh, actually, this is where I get a little bit of button lag there, so I decided to swap it anyway. I started panicking, I got button lag. Somebody else take it. And my player starts running perfectly here. So I'm like, oh, my button lag's gone. I haven't really got button lag, give it me back. I got no chance, he's already hit it. And he's as bad as me at free kicks. There's a lot of teams that have got... We've got a guy that plays in our club that's not playing this game at the minute, and he's a demon of a free kick taker. I think every club's got to have a free kick taker, somebody that specialises, and a penalty taker, and a Makaleli like Al, and a good inner. All the ingredients to a perfect club team with your two good strikers. That's a good effort by that kid there. He got right behind that one. There hasn't been very many outstanding goals scored on this game, especially on clubs with all the problems it's been. A lot of people are just doing the bullshit things like drag backs and headed goals. That many headed goals on the game is unreal. It was a terrible ball by Craven. I was shouting at him for that. And he does that, so kind of redeemed himself and had to shut up and thank him for great perseverance. You don't get many more easier chances than that, although I've seen a lot of them missed, mainly by Cold Shadow. So that was my second goal. I scored the screamer, scored the tap in, and that chip over the top that got robbed off me at the start, which means Craven robbed me of a hat-trick. But ayo, 2 goals and basically an assist. It's given to me in the end. I think it gets given to me in the end as an assist. It's coming to an end now, this game is. I should be putting another video up very soon. Follow quarter-final next. Semi-final. I'll try and get the final recorded tonight. So the next few days they'll all be up. Game's about coming to an end now. We're just into injury time. Finishes 3-2. Moves us on into the quarter-finals, where Bob's going to progress. See him have another awesome game in the next one. Don't forget to comment, thumbs it up, mainly subscribe. Need some more subscribers. I'm not going to beg you to subscribe, but if you feel like it, you enjoy the videos, and don't forget to subscribe. Then balls over the top when it's raining are the wrong choice. You're always going to skip off the surface and disappear into the goalkeeper's hand. Keep it on the floor, full power through pass or every day of the week. That's a final whistle. 2 goals and 1 assist. Hat-trick robbed off me. Win to win, 3-2, 9.2 rating. Keep it real, this HMS Duck.